Do you want to hear a story?
Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story. We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you in church Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
Mantis, I've got so many questions.
I know, and I've got so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
What happened on Lamentis after we left? You said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maclu 4? You weren't even with us when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out, whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks him bleats. It translates weird.
Yo. Ah, man. Love this.
Hey,
what
Bug Lady. You see anything about this mission we should know about?
I don't see much. Or rather, I see too much. So many realities converging.
Does Lady Hellbender ever stand us up?
Only in a few versions. Usually when Star Guy does a bad speech. Oh, and also in one version where he grabs her butt.
What a dog. What do I gotta do again?
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
No, you turned the music on.
Then can I have my player back?
Why? You already got music playing.
Right. So you don't need the player to focus anymore.
You might turn it off.
Yeah, but
What part of I need to focus don't you get, Quill?
what do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct, just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice. What is it?
You'll see.
Most likely we're gonna have to use that. Watch. He's watering. Oh.
So, how was it riding along with Lady Hellbender? She have you try on battle armor?
Oh, no. She's very respectful of other women's bodily autonomy. We just talked. She asked about you.
Really?
She wanted to know if you'd give her your bomb recipe. Sir Groot praised your skills at length in captivity.
You don't got to apologize, bud. Look, she can get my bomb recipe if she pays for it.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What? What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked unifier?
The Grand Humidity!
Not really funny, but they just started laughing. So, is there? I forgot.
Orson who wish to practice hand-to-hand techniques.
It's still weird when you say my actual name.
I am getting used to it.
We've come a long way since murderous sorceress. Wasn't it what you were calling me back in my first mission with the team?
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason you would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
True. If I remember right, you spent most of that protection contract flirting with the Rangers.
No wonder Gamora's so patient with us.
Oh, I don't think I did this yet.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
Zatar sounds like a hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
And why is he called Zatar the Unfinished then?
The history of my people. A rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death. But the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and kicking, mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did, change the ending of his story.
So, this great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family and destroyed my village, twice I chose the path of revenge. First I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Yes. I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camarria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Well, I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate success.
I'll accept moderate.
Man, why does nobody have their outfits on? And I love these outfits. I'm starting to love these outfits. I don't know where we're going next, so I don't think this, if we're going to, what is that place? Nowhere. We can put this again. Put this one.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Morgoth's breath, you are correct.
Let me see if changing it does something. Oh my god.
Yes. At first I believed you had bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for a protection contract.
Really? No other reason than magic?
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired. But this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Ugh, guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Raker's going down this time tomorrow. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Together.
Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Oh, damn. Alright.
Nice move there, Drax.
If I put my weight on my left foot, I have much better control over my right hook.
People always underestimate proper footing technique.
Focusing on the upper body alone is the mark of an amateur.
Exactly. Weight distribution is crucial, especially with melee weapons.
Morgoth's
Is this new?
breath, you are correct.
Oh, cute. That's from Maklu, right? Better not make toxic spores like those big ones in the forest.
Alright, I think to move forward, we have to start the ship.
So, Bug Girl, how come you can understand Groot so well? You've only known him a few cycles.
Polynesian is a common language in some realities. The Jatauri don't always blow up Planet X.
I am Groot.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to speak it from a very aggressive compost vendor on Nowhere.
Groot loves compost.
Here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
Ooh, pretty colors.
And we're back. Deja vu.
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It's at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're sure she's coming, right?
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
Little Fuzzy!
Rocket, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right? We all know we get killed out here. So, I'm gonna make a really loud distraction.
My tunes!
Yeah, I rigged it to blast your Scuddy, Muse, and Cross Oak channels. While the church is out looking for the source.
We cut the engines and we flow silently right past them toward the Sacrosanct. Smart.
Seriously? Fine. But we're getting it back as soon as we win. Now get back in here. All right, let's find a place to park.
Look at those fools. Your deception is working.
Don't sound so surprised.
We are so gonna get my music back once this is all done.
Sorry, well, chances are they're gonna blast it to pieces once they pin it down.
Let's make sure this sacrifice counts.
Can we not call it that?
Why are we whispering anyways? I know they're out there, but they can't hear us through the ship's hull.
Yet you're still whispering.
Because I don't want to be the one to flark it up if they can hear through it. But they can't.
Certainly if they could hear me.
What?
Orgoth's breath. Whoa! Yes! Lady Hellbender has arrived!
Guardians of the Galaxy, stop hiding! The monster lords of Setnoff 9 hunger for battle.
We're not hiding.
We are sneaking.
Because we need to get into Sacrosanct alive.
Then we will slaughter as many as we can out here while you fight your way in. Eat, my children! Crack open their shells and feast upon the sweet meats inside!
This is take advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bays are way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
They're taking fire!
We must make the most of this diversion!
I'm giving it all she's got, then some! Got a piece of that guy!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks!
Groot says it's maybe better not.
I hate these missions. Driving the ship sucks. Can't. It's pretty much like the right trigger doesn't work if you use the Xbox controller.
Alright,
So I don't
people, let's
get
take
it.
advantage of the nice lady's murdering spree. We're busting into Sacrosanct.
That landing bays are way in, but there's still a lot of pain between here and there.
Maybe we can blow past them.
Risky.
Taking fire! Got a piece of that guy!
Try not to get shot, Quill.
Flying, this sucks!
Direct hit.
Now this is a proper dogfight! Boom!
I long for battle, Peter Quill! Get us inside!
Working on it, big guy!
That's a hit.
Crap, that's a lot of turrets!
Kill him or dodge him. We gotta get through there.
Gotta say, Hellbender's army is pretty impressive!
Rides is fighting with us, not against
And
us!
we're in!
What are we wearing? That's cool.
Mantis, you sure you can fly her?
Yes! Sometimes!
Hang on, maybe you should...
To arms! The enemy approaches!
Why are we wearing these though? Tap into his own essence to revive Fing Fang Foom. Now do the same for all. If you die while this ability is available, we will all. Oh, that's. Now that's what I'm talking about. Finally, Groot is useful.
Rocky, any side of Warlock?
Yeah, my tracker's showing gold, but in the central rock formation. We gotta get out of this hangar.
So I get.
Dodge this! The hangar's wide open! Not from anywhere!
You heard him. Let's hit him until they pop in front. Looks like this one's gonna miss the mass suicide.
Way to take him to church, man!
These faith crates are unstable!
We should use that to our advantage!
Carve him a new one! These guys really need to work on their hospitality!
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality!
Show us some muscle!
With fervor!
Boss lady better not ding our ship.
About time you two stopped arguing about that!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle!
Darkies must have been praying to escape. The church has like 8 armies worth of blaster fodder.
That guy's finish off more than you!
These faith crates are unstable!
We should stand next to them then!
Come on.
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
I have
Thank you.
assuaged the threat! Return to the skirmish!
I was almost cooked there! Thanks, Big D!
Slap Smash him, Gamora!
Cut to the chase!
Of course I take full win. We're the gardeners, ain't we? That's fine. You're on your own.
Toss him around!
Good job, buddy. Let's give him hell. Get the fuck out of here.
How close are we?
Not close, which is why we need to keep moving.
Damn! They called in the creeper lead!
At least they brought the elevator for us.
Drax! Shut him down! Gamora! Run him!
Really missing my tunes right now, Rocket.
We get out of this alive, I'll make you a new one.
Off the way, Rocket!
The hangar's wide open! He can attack from anywhere!
Remind me to go over the formation drills again.
Boosting his squad!
Death has come!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
What are you waiting for? Shoot him in the face!
Breathing her through!
Lady Hellbender's entrance was quite the spectacle.
How is she staying astride Boom without a saddle?
What the? Coach is choosing his team members.
Hit him!
This won't hurt much!
This will be our glorious final assault on the church!
I like your enthusiasm, Drax!
Thank you, Peter Quill!
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
These guys really need to work on their hospitality.
In some cultures, this is considered hospitality.
Too many crackpots to blast.
Bet you I finish off more than you.
About time!
Whoa! Watch the language! I am Groot. Listen to Groot. Get in here.
How would you restrain one as powerful as the Warlock?
I'd start with a gag.
How can we be certain they have not found a way to convert the Warlock?
It would explain why they took him prisoner instead of just killing him.
And there's a lot of faith Scott beaming into this place.
He almost kicked our butts when he was all sad and mopey.
Warlock
No.
needs Magus. He already evicted the thing once.
Maybe they made up. You booted me and Groot, but here we are.
I did not. You left.
My point stands.
No. If Magus had turned Warlock, he would have been here to greet us.
I love these outfits.
Hey! Mantis, no spinning! Why is she spinning?
Don't worry about my flying. Just worry about your shooting. You'll meet new people soon.
Already here, Mantis.
Oh, say hi for me.
Celestial Madonna sends her greetings. Light him up, Rocket!
This is how it's done! I kinda wanna know how they made so many uniforms in such a short time!
The fabric inhibits their potential! Imagine the havoc Lady Hellbender must be wreaking outside! These people fight without fear. They have fully embraced the promise.
Door's flarped.
Scott. We need to go that way. See if you can overload it.
It seems a good time to shed our guard for the battle ahead.
Nope. Never a good time for that.
Groot says he's fine fighting naked.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you could like or subscribe, that would really help out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.